Welcome back to Aetherflux Hunters. It's Dungeons and Dragons in space with bounty hunters. I'm CT Avis. I'm your dungeon master, and these guys are your bounty hunters. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey.
Hello there.
Good to see everybody. We pick up today's adventure here. Well, first, let's get some music going. And we are in Feyspace still, which is akin to the Feywild. You are looking for Iggwilv, who is supposed to be some sort of witch who can help you most immediately with the problem you're having with the central processing unit of the giant robot, which is set to respawn now in 12 and a half hours. After that battle concluded, you made your way here to this castle where Iggwilv is said to be located under the auspices of another powerful female spellcaster. And that relationship is a bit confusing. So far, you've made it through the garden. You've recovered the woodcutter's axe. You retrieved the crown from the pond. You made contact with the heart, the stone heart, deer that is, in the right tower. Now you have trekked back to the left tower to make contact, I assume, with the stone lion guardian. What you've learned so far is that you need to have the crown in the right place, one to transform it into the right state of being, and then the other to open particular doors. You were led here by an old associate / enemy who told you some of this information. She is taken off. Not quite sure where she went, but Estrella Allegra is around somewhere, mollified by the seemingly final defeat you gave Alpha Squad back in the giant robot. So, this is where we pick up. You are on the stairs leading to the doorway of the stone lion guardian. What would you like to do?
I suppose we just open the door and go on in, yeah?
This one is Envy.
Yes. Get on with wrath.
Yeah, and just a reminder, I wrote this down at the end of the last session as a reminder of the plaque / warning. The lion or the heart must wear the crown, but which one should it weigh down?
I misspoke earlier. I said these were stone guardians. These are iron guardians. So are you making any kind of stealth approach, or are you just kind of striding in?
Oh, we have to communicate to the statues. I personally see no reason for stealth.
That seems appropriately Arnolf. I like to think that we're on the outside of the door discussing it, and Arnolf is already walking in.
This is baby game for babies. I'm going.
Okay. Wait, no, not surprised. Okay, let's go.
So I've read this part before, but oak trees fill much of the interior of this tower. Rays of light cut through the canopy, illuminating a marble pedestal that stands at ground level, swathed in tree roots. A hulking lion, seemingly made of iron, stands on the pedestal, flicking its tail in irritation. You can call us Envy, it says.
Greetings, Envy.
Ah, a handsome representative approaches.
Where?
I'm not really sure what kind of questions to ask this guy.
If you wish to parley, approach and bow.
Another one of these. Come on, guys. I'll go in and yeah, I'll do a little bow. Nothing major. Appropriately. Arnolf level bow.
I try and match Arnolf. I swear that. Oh, because I'm the only one who went in. That's why.
Some of you have manners.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I can't-
I just 10 said. Quiplik also bows and pays his respects.
I can't slide my token in.
Oh. Oh, is the door not? Oh, maybe the door's not open. Hold on.
But yet, Corvex and I. Well, I can see Corvex through it. So yeah.
I can
Yes,
slide
I
it
gotta-
over.
How about now?
You got to go through the door.
There we go.
Hey, all right.
There we go.
I gotta zoom in.
Wonder if these tokens are for the same character.
What's that?
The tokens. The Arnolf token and the Lion token. I wonder if that's supposed to be for the same Leonin.
This was actually a lion token, so I don't.
Oh, yep. No, this is different.
Why have you come before us?
I look
We
over
were-
to see if Arnolf. Okay, Arnolf's talking. Okay.
You were provided with a riddle about either you or your counterpart, Wrath, are in
Ah,
a crowd.
wrath, if I could only be free of this binding, I would feast. Yet Zibelina's magic binds us both to be protectors of this area.
Is there a way to break the bonding?
Ooh. Zibelina can break it if she wishes. However, our presence here means she must be gone. Where, we do not know.
We were told that there is a way to enter certain parts of the castle while she was away.
Guests are supposed to wait in the garden until Zibelina, I cannot say her name right. Zibelina grants them audience. It is not our responsibility to protect visitors. We protect, with our counterpart, the gardens, from intruders.
Do you get intruders frequently?
Many wish to have Zibelina's audience. She has great magic. She must bind us here. Give me a persuasion with advantage, Arnold.
Okay. Double flat roll, let's go. Wow. 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. He just like he's looking at you fairly.
Remarkably average.
He's looking at you fairly favorably since you willingly bowed when he came in, and you are only in. So that makes him feel probably a little better about you. But in order to get more information, you'll have to ask better questions or more questions. It doesn't just have to be Arnoff. Other people can maybe jump in here should you choose.
I forgot what kind of questions we asked the heart.
We come searching for a way to save your mistress. Your presence here was described to us because of the fact that she had been taken.
This does not please us. We would not be free to return to our home if Zibelina is missing. If she is dead, though, perhaps the binding on us would be gone. I would think so. We would think so. But if she is in danger and simply forced absent, we cannot return. So we will answer what we can about your questions to help you find Zibelina. He kind of looks at you like, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. I had to reload the page.
Has she bestowed upon you the name Envy, or was that given to you?
That is our name.
You said that you would be free to return home. Where would that be?
We come from a different realm, as does our counterpart. We could return there. Possibly. And you may know it is much like where you are from, I'm sure. We are sure. Grasslands. But not of this plane.
Excellent hunting.
Indeed. Have you...
Does your counterpart go to the...
Say again?
Does your counterpart go to the same plane?
If they are unlucky, they will. Have you a crown?
We still search for it.
Much depends on the crown and whose head wears it. Zibelina created the crown as a key that guests can use to reach certain areas of the palace in her absence. The crown has two forms, one made of silver needles, the other of golden roses. The crown of needles needs to be in its gold form, and it may turn that way by being placed on the head of the correct guardian, ourselves or Wrath. Which is the correct guardian, we cannot say. Placing the crown on the incorrect guardian banishes the guardian to its demiplane, along with the crown, and blocking guests out of those doors. Once the crown is transformed into gold, either we or our counterpart may wear it without being banished. Certain doors inside the palace become unlocked or locked, depending on which guardian wears the golden crown.
You just answered the exact question Abraxas was going to ask.
Could you perhaps give us a hint?
We do not know. We cannot give you a hint.
Do you know where we might? Do you know much of the interior as far as where we might find her if she's trapped?
We stay at the tower until called upon to defend the grounds.
Okay.
Actually, let me give him a roll, see what he might know. Two, not a lot. It's going to be a flat roll. He does not know. He has not heard anything. Give us a history check. I mean, give me a history check. Sorry. Stuck in character there.
You want that from anybody, or?
Yeah, everyone can. $19, $18, $23 on a net 20. Okay. I say with the net 20 runs out, and you know, practice quick, like you can all have the idea that the Hearts Tower had thorns in it. If that's a clue or not, you're not sure, but it might be a clue.
Did I understand what he said correctly, though? That the crown would change forms, or is that there are two forms of the crown?
Well, the crown currently is in silver needle form.
Yeah.
If you put it on the head of the right guardian, it'll transform into the golden flower form. And that is when it will be able to serve as a sort of key by placing it on respective animals' heads, the heart or the lion. So there are some doors that are marked heart, some that are marked lion.
Okay. And I accidentally wrote gold thorns, but they're gold flowers. Okay.
So what I just pinged there, I don't know if that moved, but that would be an example of a heart door that would open if the transform crown is placed upon the heart's head.
Do you mind giving us just a quick moment here, fellas? Can I point something out to you outside?
Are you out of alcohol?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, we follow Abraxas outside of the tower.
Yeah, once outside of it, I bring up the fact, from our history checks that both Rhett and Quip also know. And just say, there's thorns, or, not thorns, needles, or thorns, whatever, representing at the Hearts Tower. Maybe we should be slapping the silver crown on top of his head. But at some point, we got to slap it on somebody's head. We keep dawdling. We gotta.
Oh no! A decision does need to be made.
Those are our skeletons, right?
Correct. I just wanted
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was definitely staring at them like, damn, why are there skeletons here? But then I was like, oh right, we have a retinue of like 10 skeletons right now.
I'm like, crap. Why did those just
Yeah.
appear?
Very picking skeletons.
This is about to go sideways.
Oops, all skeletons.
It's my kind of party.
So with that reminder, what do you guys think? Because talking to these guys, I don't
I
think
think
we're going to
it's-
get much more.
I
It's worth
feel
about
like
as good a shot as any.
Envy here just said that they don't even know which one of them is the correct answer. And even if they did, I feel like they would be compelled to not tell us.
Well, and even then, it sounds like if we put the crown on one of them, what that's going to do is open up some doors and lock other doors. But I'm thinking, we can get through the castle through the doors we have access to. But for the doors that we can't, we'll use Arnolf.
That sounds like a plan.
I'm a kind of a lion.
That's it. We just put the crown on Arnold's head, and then. No. Well,
the crown has to be
King of
placed
Alliance.
initially on the right head
Yeah.
in order for it to transform. Because right now it's not in key form. Right
Yeah.
now, if it's put on the wrong head, the crown and the animal will disappear.
well,
I don't really know. I mean, the front door's got a deer on it. Maybe that don't mean nothing.
Braxis,
It
since
would
we're
make it
just
easier to
saying
get in.
the other tower, the one of Wrath, did have needles about it. Needles remind me of thorns, and I guess I'm just saying my intuition is telling me that would be the wrong answer, and the correct answer would be to place the crown on the head of the lion Envy. I don't know if my intuition is correct, but I can tell you that this is what it tells me.
That kind of bizarre logic is exactly what happens in my head.
Oh no, they're starting to become the same.
Basically, Braxis takes a heavy swig from a flask, hands it to Quiplik if he wants it.
Quiplik 100% takes a swig. And this is, just for the record, Abraxas brews his own, right? That's
Yeah.
still an ongoing thing. So I think Quip takes a moment and swishes it around a little. Aye, not bad. That's a decent batch.
I mean, I call it rum. It's just sort of tangentially related.
Aye, it's close enough. It's
made
rum
from cane-
adjacent.
It's made from cane sugar, anyway.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Yeah. I'm open to suggestions here on the decision-making process. As I said, I don't feel as if I am absolutely correct. I'm just stating what my intuition tells me.
Now let's take a vote. Let's see what everybody says. Let's start with Corvex. What are you
What?
thinking?
Fire,
Fire bad.
fire in brute force is what I think, but I don't know. I mean, there were is it Hawthorns in there? It seems like that would make more sense.
When Corvex mentions
Yeah.
fire in brute force, you guys do kind of realize you don't actually examine the palace to recognize whether it's absolutely necessary to be able to open all these doors. So some of you have the ability to fly, so that can be a significant workaround if you guess wrong.
Okay.
I think some of you have the ability to teleport too.
Yeah.
However, where did it go? Yes, the eastern tower is filled with hawthorn trees. Or hawthorns. So is that just, Corvex, is your vote for the deer?
Deer gets the crown.
And Anoff, what are you thinking?
Bitten.
I would agree. The heart for the initial one.
Worst case scenario, he disappears and we're rid of him.
Retsa, what about you?
Yeah, I like it.
That's 3 votes for the deer, Templeton.
I ain't going against that. Sounds right.
Goodluck.
I still vote lion.
All right. Well, no matter how I vote, it looks like voting for the deer. So I say we put it on Arnoff's.
One final question, actually. The way the two statues are oriented, what is their stature like? Are they both standing proud, or?
Yeah, that's a great question. I wish
Because
I
I'm
could.
thinking about that whole crown weighs down the head line.
Let's see if I can do this, since I can't put it in the VTT. They actually gave me that image for the lion. They give me one for. They give me one for the heart, though. Let me see here. I don't have any particular description on how Wrath, the heart, is standing. They are standing. They both are standing on pedestals as if they were statues.
It makes me kind of second guess, because how would you get to the heart? An average person, how would they get there?
That's a good question. Because there's the pathway along the parapet there.
Yeah.
Or battlements,
Maybe.
rather.
There is that.
Maybe that's part of the trick.
There is the deer marked door, but there is an unmarked door here.
Oh yeah, I see something.
All right, what do you say? We start heading over to the heart, slap it on there, unless anybody's got any second thoughts. Maybe on the way we push a stone in the ring of stones.
Oh, that unmarked door is pointed out. You might want to check that. Just see if it's open.
Aye, if there are
Perhaps there
areas
is a
of
hint.
the... Sorry.
I was just saying maybe there's a hint there.
I was going to say the same thing. Like maybe we could discover clues before we make the decision if there are parts of the castle that are accessible to us
There's a
before we
whole
decide.
gazebo full of creatures we have to talk to as well.
That is true.
You guys want to talk to them?
I feel like
They
those
already
guys
said
are
the
meant to waste their
skeletons.
time.
We just said the skeletons.
Oh, don't mind them.
I mean,
Sure,
that's
why
the
not?
closest thing.
Yeah, why don't we stop by, say, listen to what they're doing, or say hi.
Okay. All right, so you've heard this before. 7 guests, one of them a talking bear, lounge around a picnic table covered with an emerald green cloth and laden with cakes, teapots, teacups, and cutlery. 2 of the guests are motionless and silent. The others are engaged in spirited conversation. At the back of the pavilion, a string quartet of badger minstrels plays delicate chamber music. They are in an animated discussion as you approach about the best way to sweeten things. Honey, which the bear favors, where many of the others are suggesting sugar.
I stick my head in there and say, have you considered stevia?
Got a weird aftertaste.
What is this stevia? The bear asks.
Demon technology.
You know, that's a good question. It's another sweetener. But as my friend here says, it does leave kind of a funky aftertaste, but I don't think it spikes the blood sugar as harshly as regular sugar does. Although that's also a kind of a benefit of honey, now that I think about it.
Ah, see, honey is the appropriate sweetener for whatever he said the reason is.
Yeah,
Now,
but you can't really you can't replace honey with sugar when you're baking, but you can use stevia.
oh, but you can grow sugar easier, says this human male. He's clearly dressed as a farmer. He is carrying a pumpkin with a jack-o'-lantern face on it, and every once in a while, it tries to pull and bite one of the other people, and he has to pull it back. I say, though, sugar is so ordinary, says a male elf. He is dressed very regally, not quite unlike a king, but clearly as some sort of noble. Now, honey is what I think would be best. However, the stevia sounds expensive and rare.
I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's really not that bad. The cost isn't exactly prohibitive. It does come from a plant. It's not
Souls of children.
the souls of Corvex is a master of stevia. He'll explain it.
One of the
Oh
other,
yeah.
sorry, before you get on, one of the other guests here is a dwarf. At least you are pretty sure it's a dwarf by the shape of its body. However, it is missing its head. It is animated, though. It is living, and you also have a female human, also dressed rather regally. And she's holding a book, and there's a quill just moving on its own.
You said a quill? Like a
Quill,
pen?
like a pen, yeah,
Okay.
feathered pen.
So I can't help but notice that one of your companions here does not seem to have a head. Are they quite all right?
The headless dwarf stomps its foot once. Yes, we
That's a
believe that
yes.
means yes, says the female noble.
Fair enough.
What
Twice.
is it here?
That is an excellent question, but apparently it can hear even without its head. I'm sorry, his head? It stomps once again. His head.
Hey, it ain't really none of my business or nothing, but you fella with the jack-o'-lantern on your arm, you ever tried putting that on the dwarf's body?
It, I don't know. I think that would eat him or try to.
Oh, well,
Who would eat what?
Well, Yamzu here kind of has an appetite.
that's the pumpkin.
Yes. He was from an awakened shrub, and I don't know what exactly happened, but he loves to devour livestock, other crops. If you won't harm other pumpkins, though, I don't think putting Yamzu on top of our headless friend there is a good idea. And the dwarf stomps twice for now.
Was already calculating how he could create some sort of like upper torso contraption where the pumpkin head could be attached to it without being able to eat itself. Never mind. I was just dozing off there.
Hey, do you guys have any idea what's going on at the castle?
Oh, well, says the male noble. He introduces himself as Lord Eld of Orth. That's Oerth.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Sorry. But go ahead.
What did that? Did it trigger something for you?
Yeah, that's Greyhawk is on North.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay. I had to think about it. I'm like, I know it's from somewhere.
Oh, what was the question though?
Sorry.
Somebody asked him something, or something.
Oh, I asked.
Templeton. Yeah.
I asked about the what's going on in the castle.
Well, I wish we knew. We have been held here not held here. We are free to go. I believe each of us came from the ring, from our respective realms. Each here to seek a boon from the mistress of the manor. I myself would like to be more flesh and blood. And as he says that, he kind of rolls up a sleeve, and you can see he's all stone underneath.
That does look to be a problem.
I do not believe this is what the commoners mean when they say get stoned.
No.
And I would hesitate to guess, but I believe our headless friend here is probably looking for his head. He stops once for yes. And I, says the bear, am Bodger. Not Badger, Bodger. Kind of predicting like the confusion with the Badgers they were playing. A cool river spirit resented me eating its fish and cursed me.
Are all of you from somewhere else? Did I just understand you correctly?
Well, I am Mageria de Belaze. I am from a place called Eberron. And this is my magic quill, Dictado. And as she says, it scribbles furiously in the book. I came here seeking to break the terms of an arranged marriage.
So, you're all here in quest for something. Is anyone looking for a brain or courage?
I mean, the brain's probably part of the head.
I mean, in most cases, yes. Although there are some people I have met who I would say no.
Sume, who's the farmer, he tells you he's from Toril. He says, well, forgive me for saying this, but you've already got the Tin Man and the Lion, so maybe it's you who are looking for them things you mentioned.
Yeah, Braxis puts on a dress.
Does that make you Toto?
Woof woof.
So this music is way
Delightful.
Okay.
I was gonna say those badgers are really getting
Yeah.
after it. Oh, I never moved my token. We're over here.
Anyway, says Lord Eld, we each came here through the teleportation circle.
Oh, that is what that thing is out there.
Indeed, indeed. You are a very sharp fellow. Despite looking suspiciously like a demon.
Well, no,
it's-
that's correct.
Oh, I mean, he ain't wrong.
And we each came here seeking Sibylline's boon to cure our ills. What have you come in search of?
We came to help rescue her, oddly enough.
Rescue her? And this kind of creates a titter throughout the assembled, except for the two stoned beings, one of which is a male halfling, and the other one is a female orc. But this will do if she's imperiled. We'll never get an audience with her. I agree. This is terrible. Can you newcomers find a way to save her?
That is the plan.
I'm sorry, real quick. Like, what happened to those two guys?
Now they're not stoned like Lord Eld, but they are frozen. Well, they were kind of like that when we got here, says Sume.
That's
Kind
not
of.
kind of answer.
They must have been here when everything else around the world, the garden, got frozen. Have you seen the weird water? Don't drink it.
Well, that is
Oh,
pretty weird.
we're trying to avoid touching it even.
Yeah, it's my
Do you think whatever's on your arm there is likely related? Oh, sorry, likely related to what happened to those two?
Oh no, Yamzu, he got awakened back in Toril. That's why I came here. I would like him to be a lot less bitey and not devour things. I don't really want to hurt him. I mean, he's look at him. He's kind of cute for a little pumpkin.
Kind of freaking me out.
We have murder pumpkin.
Now there's a fella around here who some sort of butler fella that once in a while pops in. I think he brought these badgers here to play for us. Hey, badgers, take 5. They stopped playing. These are
They were penguins.
these are literally badgers. They're not like dire badgers or badger people. They're literally badgers. Apparently,
Just badger-sized badgers.
they've been awakened. They're awakened badgers who know how to
Got
play
it.
instruments. So you can talk to them as well.
Again, like the penguins from the Muppets. The Penguin Orchestra.
Oh, there, you fellas. They were just telling us there's a butler someplace about. Hired you to play, perhaps?
Yeah, that is the mistress's butler. But the mistress isn't in charge right now. Shut up. What? What's... Yeah.
And who is in charge right now?
Oh, sweetness, kindness, and charity are in charge.
And who are they?
Oh, they are
And
fine.
why do I feel a sinister undertone, given their incredibly sweet names?
Well, they're the finest ladies. Just for all the good they do.
What good?
They awakened us. They taught us to play instruments.
Well, that does seem good of them. How about this butler there? What is their name?
That's a great question.
What
Oh,
was
I'm
the button?
sorry. I did the thing, huh?
No, I should know that.
Benson.
It's friend
Young.
Jimin.
Dubin.
Oh, I don't have it marked on there. That's stupid. Hold on.
Be Higgins.
It is.
It was an asinine question asking about the butler.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bit of a thin, wiry fellow. I think everyone calls him the Thinnings.
Thinnings. Charming. And how often do you see him?
Well, either he or someone else will come out and refresh the cakes and the teas.
Upon the mention of that, if I look, how does the cake and tea supply look at present?
That's a great question. Why don't you roll a d20?
Sure. I have rolled a 6.
It's getting kind of low.
Grip goes, guys, eat those cakes. Get the butler out here. Come on.
Usually eating magical cakes is like fine if like we're making them, but we don't know where these came from.
Quip's gonna pick up one of the cakes and examine it.
How are you examining? Investigation, Arcana, Survival? I don't know.
I'd like to say survival. I want to see if it would have any, harmful
Okay.
substances in it to us. Or effects. I've rolled a 22.
Does not appear to have any naturally occurring like hallucinogens, poisons, or ingredients that might otherwise, from a natural standpoint, harm you.
Quip says that.
Oh, they're delicious. Try the cakes. Yes, would you like some tea?
Love some tea. Thank you. How's it taste?
The tea is great. It is your favorite tea.
Oh,
It is made from fresh tea leaves.
Braxis is like
very well.
watching
Quip like has that moment where he like takes a sip, expecting it to be just like whatever, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, it's really good. Oh, that's nice." And like absentmindedly just takes a bite of cake because he already had it in his hand from examining it.
The cake's delicious, by the way. It's truly something you would expect from a castle of this grandeur.
Yeah. Quip goes, "All right, so honestly, before I was just saying it, so we could deplete the supply and perhaps get the butler out here, but you guys really gotta try this cake. It's so good."
I activate my magic eyes. The last time for the day.
Okay. All right. The cakes and the tea are normal. You do see some sort of chronomancy at work on the two unmoving guests in the pavilion. You see the kind of magic that would trigger an awakened spell on the awakened bear and pumpkin. Missing anything? Oh, you also see, now that your magic eyes have activated, that there is a gift, a wrapped gift on the table.
Good news, the tea and the cakes are not magic. However, there seems to be a present right there. I'm going to go ahead and poke it.
Yeah.
Okay, with a stick.
It is magical. There's something magical inside the package, I should say. It doesn't say what the magic is, though. I hate that. Hold on a second. I can figure this out.
No one's prepared for Arnulf's Eye Inquisition.
Transmutation. Oh, yes. That is addressed not to any one of us, so we wouldn't possibly have been rude enough to open it. As he says that, you notice there is a tag on it. On the tag.
What's the tag say?
On the tag are all your names.
I don't know if I trust this.
Because this
In
place is
fact,
so
I do
weird.
not.
Sorry, Red. Because this place is so weird, does the tag literally say all your names?
No.
Like, I'm not falling for that.
Spectacular.
That's, yeah, you should always call me out and shit like that. No, it actually says Corvice, Quiplick, Retsout, Neppleton, Arnolf, Abraxas.
And Chad.
And a partridge and a pear tree. Oh, there's also a card.
Is it a nice card?
It's kind of in a little envelope. You'd have to open it.
What's it say? I hope it's one of those ones that opens up and there's a cool thing that's in it that unfolds.
Is there any magic on the card? I ask.
No, there's no magic on the
Arnold.
card.
D&D, where it takes
Normal
time to
card.
open a card.
If you are hesitant, I could open it for you. I seem to be quite resistant to things these days now that I'm stone.
I open up the card.
Does anyone here speak Draconic?
Yeah, I think I do. Hold on, let me check. No, by saying I do, I don't.
Nope. Common, undercommon, elvish, leon, and thieves can't.
I mean, I can translate it with my helmet if I need to. You know what?
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I do. What the hell is that called? Let me find it. Comprehend languages 1 time a day.
Okay.
So, boop, ow.
I can only do spoken languages.
It says, may fortunes favor you, my champions. Use this as you will. Yours, Utani. P.S. Guess I should have written this in common.
Ah, well, she knew. Well, go on, open it up.
Inside, you see, let's copy the image. See a hollow metal tool that measures about a foot long and weighs about a pound.
Okay.
Can I meta and ask a question if Abraxas knows what it is by guessing?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, no. All right, I'll do that.
Jeez.
21?
Yeah, this. Go ahead and give me that meta guess.
I mean, I'm thinking it's a chime of opening, but or something like that.
It's a good guess.
That's what Abraxas says. I don't really know, but I think this might be a chime of opening, but I'm not about to ring it right now. Could also
Hey, but
be.
you know what you should be doing is eating some of this cake. It's amazing.
Could also be, a rod of titanic self-destruction. It doesn't look like it, but it could be a mug of never-ending beer, which is something I'm still trying to develop.
Pry bar of door opening.
File of fingernail dulling.
Does anybody have magical identification, or somebody try to working on that premise? Hazard an Arcana check.
I mean, I can cast Identify, but I don't know if we use it as a freebie to figure out what things are. But I'll let
Literally
someone
what the identify spell does.
Yeah?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
That's the purpose of that spell.
Yeah, it tells you
Yeah.
what's.
All right, I cast Identify.
It's a chime of opening.
Damn it! I knew it.
It's got 10 charges. You know that after the 10th time it's used, it cracks and becomes useless.
All right. Well, that seems like it'll be very helpful.
You can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach the object. If no locks or latches remain, the object itself opens.
I must have been wishful thinking. I just accidentally typed 10 uses per day instead of 10 uses remain.
10 uses per day.
I'm like, how OP would that be? Which is like, ding, ding.
I feel like there's a rogue character somewhere just salivating at that idea. 10 uses a day?
I don't even need to unlock this. Ding.
I will point out, though, it says nothing about disabling any traps attached to the locked item.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I helped Quiplick finish some of the cakes.
Cat tax.
Hey, cat.
It's good, isn't it?
They are very good.
Try the tea as well.
As
I know it doesn't have alcohol in it, but you could probably put some in there.
Well, it
that's
didn't
for sure.
before I got to it. Call this a nightcap all day. Actually, can turn into a hot toddy, right? With the honey and some alcohol and tea.
Yeah,
There you
no,
go.
absolutely. It would be a hot toddy.
Yeah.
A little lemon.
The honey's got some bear fur in it, but
Give me perception checks.
while we're rolling that, I do ask the group as general inside the gazebo. Have any of you guys been inside the castle?
No, not yet. Oh, none of us.
Not yet. All right.
The three women the Badger name told us we had to wait here. Well, they didn't tell us. Who told us? Yeah, it wasn't the thin butler. Hell, who was it that told us to wait here? It was oh yes, very unsavory fellow, muscular warrior type. He had this grand helm on with these sort of not plumes or horns, but things coming off the side of it, blue, red glowing eyes.
Go on. Is he wearing like very small briefs with nothing on his legs?
Well, he has a big shield with a skull and horns on it. No, there were like wings that were coming off the helmet.
I don't know if this is intentional. You're totally describing somebody I know. I mean, as a player. I'll send it to the chat.
Perception checks. Okay. None of you know where he came from, but suddenly there's a stick-thin
21.
21? Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, because it doesn't pop up big like the actual rolls. Let me see this. All right, then I would say that Templeton sees this. Sort of floating in on the wind like a large piece of parchment. Is this sort of very paper thin parchment, and then it sort of lands and it lands on its end, and it transforms into an extremely thin man. He is. Let's see if I can send you a picture of him. Oh, I don't want to save. I want to copy. Apologize to the audience that I can't share these on the chat, but
What the?
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Fire. Kill it with fire.
he's a stick-thin man dressed in brown dress coat, stockings, and buckle shoes. He sort of motions with his hand grandly, and then a bag opens, and he starts to lay out new food in tea from this bag. I see more guests. The The mistress is not available. You should wait here by order of the three.
Three who?
Hold on. Badgers, where are they? There. They call themselves sweetness, kindness, and charity.
I'm sure that they do call themselves that.
Who are these three to the mistress?
They give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion check?
Yeah.
Let's go flat roll. Good flat roll.
They were her apprentices. He kind of, as he says that, he kind of gives you a look when he says the word were.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an errand or a request of Zibelina, you may speak it out loud, for they have eyes and ears everywhere.
Ugh, that sounds kind of gross.
He also gives you a look as he says that.
As he's saying that bit, yeah.
Are these three all as bit as powerful as the mistress?
Zibelina is an archfey, so it is hard to say for sure. However, our three new caretakers have the mistress's cauldron. And our triumvirate, yes, they would like that, have brought in other guests who now serve at their wish and command.
Well, it sounds like you need someone to deal with those three, is what I'm hearing, right? Yeah, right.
Whatever do you mean?
To say hello and say thank you for your hospitality is what I'm trying to say.
They would not care to be bothered about such things, I'm sure. However, if a guest had something of uniqueness, magic, power to offer them, you may be pushed to the head of the line. Oh, I say, that's not very nice. We've been here forever. And things just sort of gives him a cold stare, and the Lord sort of just kind of backs up a little bit.
So if one were to have an offering of some sort, you're saying it might bump them up in importance in being granted an audience.
Or if someone was formidable and offered to pledge their service to the forces of good.
Right.
You all look quite formidable. Are you? Are you formidable?
We do have forms.
For pretty much anyone.
I am able to formid.
All right, so let's do this as sort of a skill check challenge. First of all, everyone give me an insight check. Sure wish my list of skills would stop falling over.
Insight.
Well, that went just about as well as I thought it would.
Oh, it's so bad. I'm such a high
Mine was awesome.
modifier.
All right, Templeton.
28.
Templeton,
Season of the future.
you get the sense that Thinnings here is looking to see how powerful you are, probably because he's the force of good that would be interested in you, but he's not going to maybe open up anymore unless he can bet on the right horse, so to speak.
Mm.
So if you can demonstrate your aptitude, he may be willing to help you. And to which he follows up with, perhaps I will see you again once you have earned your way through the garden into the castle.
Or you're saying that we have to get in on our own and then see you? Is that your...
It would be impressive, certainly, to those who care about such things, if you demonstrated your aptitude.
Okay.
I have tarried too long. As he says, they kind of fades into like
Well,
paper,
Oh,
and
sorry.
a wind takes them sort of pushes them back towards the castle.
thank you kindly for your hospitality.
I'm thinking we do what we talked about earlier, and one way or another, get in and well, I kind of throw a thumb at Arnulf. He's good at making us look impressive. If we can.
Hey,
Worst comes to worst, we always have our gift to get around.
Yes.
Abraxas, you find suddenly there's a note in your hand, written in a very thin handwriting, that says, "Go stag to this party."
Without or trying to be as, well, you know.
You can be a little meta here because it requires a little bit of player smarts, I think, for this.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure I can tell the others what's on the note without.
I mean, it's a
Revealing.
note. You could physically show
Oh,
it
pass
to
it around.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I do
indeed.
exactly that.
Oh, we can't read.
Oh, but it's in common, the one language I can't read.
Yeah, Billy.
Well,
No,
Abraxas,
I
I
can
think
read.
I might retract some of my previous statements.
Yeah, I guess you don't smell that bad.
Corvix, I will fight you.
I know. I'm waiting. One of us is
Thought we
waiting.
were done with the comments about my smell once we got rid of that Dola Shara.
Oh, I meant him, not you.
Hey, I took like 2 baths recently.
Yeah.
In a row.
I saw you splashing around in a puddle before we got here. I thought that was kind of gross.
I mean, come on. That's what we do. Look for shiny things and splashing puddles.
All right, so let's move you along to the next thing.
Yeah.
To the tower.
Rapunzel.
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 Well, to our newfound friends, we'll have to part for now. We're going to go have a bit of a walk.
Oh, very good. And if you can get us in any sooner, we'd be, in your debt.
Oh yeah.
Aye,
plenty of
if it
wood
comes
for you.
up, we'll see what we can do.
I don't think he was sincere.
You might want to put like a salve or a balm on your arms there. Just saying. That's looking kind of rough.
Stone skinny.
Have you ever, as we're walking away, quickly, have you ever seen the likes of that? His whole body's just turned into rock. Yet he's still able to move about. It's really quite miraculous.
Pretty soon you'll be able to smell what we're cooking.
Or it's clobbering time.
Honestly, I'm still laughing about him saying, I don't think this is what the peasants were talking about when they said, let's go get stoned.
I mean, actually, if anybody's a Game of Thrones fan, it reminds me of Grayscale.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah,
what that
yeah.
is? Which is awful.
It is a terrible disease.
So using the same method, you get back up to the door of the Heart's Tower.
Oops.
Up and over the wall.
Bloop.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
So you return, Wrath says, the Ironheart looking at you. Have you made your decision?
Yeah.
That we have.
Very well, Wrath says, and they bow down their head in anticipation of being greater the crown.
Fight him.
Which one of us has the crown? What'd you say? Did you say hit him?
Fight him.
Fight him.
I've got it
Classic
inside.
Corvix. Okay, right.
It's
Revenge.
in one of the bags.
Like an ear or something. Just.
All right. You put it, so Abraxas takes the crown, the silver crown, and places it on Wrath's head.
Bloop.
As it rests on the brow of, I guess, Heart's head brow, it starts to transform into golden roses. You've chosen correctly.
Yay!
Ba, ba, ba,
Sorry.
ba, ba.
We're sorry, but your princess is in another castle.
So basically, you now know you'll be able to open any door that has the heart, the deer icon on it, while Wrath wears the crown. But you will not be able to open doors marked by the lion.
Not with that attitude.
Well, you can always try to open the doors the Arnoff way.
It's a new book.
Now, what if
Opening
we-
doors the Arnolf way.
It's very effective.
How to?
It's short book, but good read.
It's literally one page.
Is it a picture book?
Better is pop-up book.
Awesome.
You open it, a lion's fist comes out, punches you in the face.
That's awesome.
Let's just get something like that.
I want this book now.
Should you wish to give this crown to our counterpart, I may allow it, if you bring me more offerings of berries.
Tell the skellies to keep going.
Okay.
Well, we.
Oh, yeah, we do
already
have
the
like
skellies
four
pick a
good
bunch.
ones.
We just
Baskets.
put them away.
Oh yeah.
What would happen if we just opened up all of the heart doors, left them open, and then swapped crowns?
Remains to be seen.
Let's keep that in mind. That's not a terrible idea.
Well, there's a door behind us.
That door is
Well,
unmarked.
Yeah, let's start with one door at a time. How about?
Well, should we go in? There's the
Aye.
one that Gorbex just pointed out.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine place to start. Are the skeletons are still with us, right?
They can be, or did you want them to be on berry picking duty as a contingency?
Well, we already had them pick. We had multiple
That's true, you do.
buckets full of berries before, so I would just as soon keep them with us.
Okay. That's the wrong thing. This is a candlelit workroom. It contains tables, dressers, and bunks for the palace staff. There are 5 goblins frozen in place like statues, caught in the mundane chores of ironing clothes, darning socks, and folding sheets. Peeling himself from the back of a wardrobe, you see thinnings.
Pee-pee. And that's coming from me.
An impressive first step. If you wish to learn more from me, there is a particular rhyme that you must discover.
Hickory dickory dock.
Oh no.
Sorry.
A rhyme we must discover, did you say?
Yes, there is a terrace off the main dining room. If you can get that rhyme, find it and recite it back, bring it back here to recite it, I would see that as a very good sign that you are who I am looking for.
Yeah, you got it.
There
Where did you say it was? It was off the.
Main dining room.
main dining.
In the terrace off the main dining room.
Be warned, there are unfriendly occupants in this area. The door here and here are not marked doors, so you do not need a particular key to open them.
I do say to thinnings, Do we need to worry about these 5 jamokes here?
No. No. Even if they were animate, they are not bean goblins.
All right, just checking. North or west? That's to the group.
North? I don't know.
If we start west, we could see where that heart door went.
True.
All right, works for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to take me a little bit to unwind here. Okay. So, as you open the door, you realize this doesn't really lead anywhere. It's just an overlooking little deck kind of thing. You see underneath you, though, some sort of raging chaos storm. You hear lightning, thunder. Wait, you hear lightning, you see lightning, you hear thunder. That's how that works.
Technically, you're hearing lightning.
The sky, that's true. Twilight. The sky is twilight in here. Cannot see a visible floor. There's a vortex of dark clouds that churn around, and you can see the lightning lancing through them. There's a marble tower. There's a marble tower rising from this maelstrom, and is encircled by 7 turrets. Three of which you can see here. Let me try to see if I can unveil a little bit more here. Sorry, this is like a point and click kind of thing I got to do to not give away the whole kit and caboodle.
Cool.
All right, so this is the large central tower that I described, and the one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turrets. I guess you
That
can.
sucker looks like it's floating, sort of.
Does what?
Or we just can't. Okay. Does that central tower with the 7 towers around it look like it's floating, sort of in the middle of this maelstrom? Or we just can't see the bottom?
It's. You can't really see the bottom because of the clouds.
Okay.
Well, I might have an idea where the three of them are.
Probably in the
could
middle
guess.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Should we go ahead and go the other direction then?
Sure.
It's a good plan.
I would say just, common sense rule, you don't really want to fall into this sort of vortex of storm.
Yeah.
It is moving. It is not frozen in time.
It's a chaos storm. Something wonderful could happen.
Outside of the fact that it's a chaos storm, I'd be wary of anything that's moving when everything else is frozen around here.
All of the above. Great.
Right there.
Or perhaps chaos moves when it is frozen.
It's too philosophical for me.
Who's Phil?
Yeah. Well, he's one of the sophicals.
Is that right? That's right. All right, so there's an 8-foot tall, 3-foot diameter, multi-tiered cake that rests on a large round table in this kitchen, which also contains a stove and an assortment of mismatched cupboards and work tables. 8 pixies are suspended in midair around each cake, each wearing a chef's hat and flower-stained apron. 6 of the pixies squeeze cloth tubes that have icing coming out of them. The other 2 hold armfuls of tiny crimson candles. Thick creepers with broad leaves encroach on the kitchen through a partially open door in the middle of a concave wall. The roots stretch across the floor and coil around the large table, but not around a smaller rectangular wheeled table that has 3 trussed up giant rats on it.
Well, that's quite the confection, eh?
More cakes.
Don't eat that one. Looks like they're not done with it.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't eat that one. Or anyone who didn't get the cake before was missing out. It's delicious. Right to Braxis.
Oh, it was good.
I assume you're going to peek into the tendrils coming out, or am I mistaken?
Oh, yeah. You would be
Oh,
safe in
absolutely.
making that assumption. Oh, wow, would you look at that?
Here, the palace has been torn asunder by a growth of enormous beanstalk that's lifted one of the towers high into the air. The space beyond the open doorway is choked with rubble, and thick
Yeah.
roots that form the beanstalk space.
What do you imagine they're using for fertilizer?
Oh no.
The beanstalk, it looks pretty sturdy. There are 2 doors to the north, one to the northwest, one sort of central in the wall to the north.
Is there a way to logically go up? Like where the beanstalk is?
Yeah, give me a check of some sort.
$40 check.
I'm gonna roll against beanstalk. No,
Roll for Beanstalk.
I don't know. Survival? Well, maybe see if it's climb worthy.
Sure.
21.
21. Yeah, this is definitely a climbable beanstalk. It's going to be quite a climb. It's about, you would estimate, somewhere between 70 and 90 feet tall.
Yeah.
Flying, somebody who can fly significantly wouldn't have much of a problem. You probably could climb this without magic or climbing gear if you were successful on athletics checks, but if you do have that gear, that probably would help your ability.
And we do. We all should.
Yeah. Also, give me history checks. You need to roll high.
Yes.
Count
Did
me
anybody
out.
roll good?
17.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Nothing else occurs to you.
I'm gonna cat bell, just in case.
Okay. It is 9:58.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking. Oh, how about a 22?
You have a woodcutter's axe.
We do.
Aye, that we do.
Oh, yeah, we got it from the doohickey thingamajigger.
The stump?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that doohickey thingamajigger.
It's the technical
Well,
term.
You know, it does occur to me that this beanstalk is probably not really meant to be here. It looks rather out of place, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I thought you wanted me to climb it with this.
Place with the talking bear, berries making cakes.
No, but I mean, look about.
Yeah,
Doesn't it look like it's
I
broken
did.
through here? I don't think this is not the original intention here.
Should I chop it down so that it falls on the room over there with the ladies might be?
I mean, at the very least, cut off the tendril that's sneaking into the kitchen.
Aye, that would
I
be a
guess
fine
that could
start.
work.
All right,
I'll go ahead and take a swing at it.
what with the axe?
Yeah.
I cast guidance on Arnulf before he goes in swinging.
All right, this is an attack roll. Just be aware.
Oh,
Swing it.
guidance won't help you, I don't think, on attack rolls.
Can I recklessly swing at the tree?
Yes, sure.
You better look out when it's got advantage on attacks against you afterwards, though. It's really big.
22 is an easy.
22 to hit?
22 is an easy hit. Roll for damage. The woodcutter's axe is a great axe.
So
Yeah.
it's a D12
Really good axe.
Plus 2d6.
2d6. Plus strength plus 4. 19.
Okay. Let's see here. You hew and hack mightily at the beanstalk, doing an amazing amount of damage with this woodcutter's axe. And you can see the beanstalk sort of shriveling in on itself as the top of the tower starts to descend. You did so much damage, it's only about 10 feet above you now.
Does it look like there's any kind of landing up there?
Give me a perception or investigation.
Perception. Wow. I want to cat bill that.
Okay.
Give me one more die. That's sad. That's better. 17.
17. Yeah, there's definitely a doorway here. You can see it. And you think that, one more hit would probably lower this tower back to where it's supposed to be? Or you guys can just, jump up to 10 feet. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll give it another hawk.
Okay. All right. And it'd be per functionary just to swing. So we're going to say, yeah, eventually you would hit it and tower kind of drops back into place with a shudder. You can kind of feel it. A rustle, a shake and a groan as it goes back into its place. Not exactly in place, but pretty good. Through the doorway, you can see that the interior of the tower is a mess of broken furniture and grasping vines. Amid the ruins, you see a toad wearing a tiny wizard's cape. He perches on the lid of a treasure chest that has slid into a wall and becomes surrounded by junk.
Is the toad moving, or is this another time frozen being?
The toad sort of jolts when it sees you. So yes, it is not time frozen. It is animated being.
Ahoy there! We come in peace. Mostly.
I have to do a transition here, I think. Maybe I don't. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I could just theater of the mind this, but I do have a map for it. And I never know when you guys are going to be violent, so...
Sometimes we even surprise ourselves.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Didn't really want everything to be revealed there. There we go. There we are. You said, hello there. We come in peace?
Yes.
Ugh. Who are you? Who are you?
They call me Quiplick.
I am Sibylina's toad familiar. My name is Iggwilv.
Pleasure to meet you.
Perhaps for me too, but that remains to be seen.
So what are you doing up in this tower?
Hiding.
From Happy, Slappy, and Pappy, or whatever their names were?
Shh, yes. Come in closer.
Hey?
Iggwilv was smart. Took one of Mistress's potions, grew the beanstalk to push the tower into the air. the three pretenders did not care to look in here.
What is so special about this place?
Well, it is where Iggwilv hides. I spy on the Hourglass Coven, the three who you mentioned.
Oven, you say?
They are not sweet at all.
Didn't think so.
Oh no, whoever could have guessed that? It's me, I could have guessed it. Just to be clear. Was
He did.
immediately suspicious of their sweet sounding names.
So then, the mistress is here?
Yes and no.
What if I choose the yes half?
Her body is here. Where her mind is, I do not know. She is frozen.
And this time freeze that has a hold on this place, is that because of the three?
Yes. And they are hard to get to, for they have brought other guests in, and they have made a pet of the Jabberwock.
We killed one of those already.
What? You lie.
No.
No.
No one can kill a Jabberwock without the Vorpal Blade, and that's over the
Uh-huh.
tower. I mean,
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. You were saying?
why should Iggwilv trust you?
How many other choices does she have?
If Thinnings vouches for you, Iggwilv will help you too.
Okay.
Right then. Well, that means
So,
we've,
the kitchen where we came from, right?
Kitchen where you came from? What else did you say?
Yeah. Well, is there a dining room right next to it? Then I would assume it would make sense logically.
Yeah, he points to the doors to the north.
Okay. And then is there a side room off of it, or a terrace off of it?
terrace, I believe.
Yes.
To the west, east, north.
North.
Good. Trust us. We're here to help you, but we'll show you.
Trust but verify.
Sure.
Nice words.
Could have zoomed in on that token. That'd be a creepy looking frog.
Okay, and that puts you back on this map here with the door to the north. It is 10 after 10. So probably maybe this is a good spot to end it.
Yeah, I'm starting
Yeah,
to flag
probably.
off here.
All right.
Say we go through the door and it kind of freeze frames there.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
Freeze frame. Do, 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 do.
There she is.
Man, I'm so glad I decided to cap out that history check because honestly, I as a player had kind of forgotten about the axe.
You could have climbed up there, but I don't know if you would have.
Look, it's somebody friendly.
I'm
Well,
sure
that-
they're real friendly. They just want to give all of us a big hug.
Paintings of fey creatures and the mounted heads of majestic elk in gold, with golden horns decorate the walls of this dining hall. In the middle of the hall, a deformed giant squats at the head of a table piled with food. The grease-stained tablecloth is tucked under the giant's chin as she washes down each slobbering mouthful of food with a gulp from a barrel of beer. A tea cart in one corner of the banquet hall has an iron kettle and a tureen of steaming soup resting on dollies on top of it. So preoccupied with eating, they don't quite notice that you have opened the door. So with that explained, we will call it for the evening, as the hour is growing late for those of us who work early in the morning. So thanks for anybody out there checking us out. We also we stream on Twitch and elsewhere on YouTube under the Oddlot RPG name. If you would like to be part of when all our channels go live, please join the Discord, the link below. I think there's a link below. I gotta double check that actually. And also like and subscribe here so you can see when we go live for this channel. We should have on the Oddlot channel Sunday, should be back with Kingdom of Steam. Monday, Mechbound Nights. It's this coming Wednesday and the Wednesday after. I'm not entirely sure about yet, as I was not sure about this tonight. But with any luck, we'll be able to get at least one of those 2 nights in. So, with that